meantime, while we are waiting for the bridge to transfer my mana over from Ethereum to Polygon, maybe we just go and have a look at what kind of smart wearables we have in the marketplace. So I see there are 53 items being sold here. What can they do? Parcel Vision TM. What is this? This sounds specially made glasses enabling the event UI. Well, I mean, this is exactly what I was thinking to create as well. I mean, these glasses are actually pretty cool. I should get a pair of these just because they look cool. Okay, I'm waiting for the mana to be transferred, and we're gonna pick up a pair of these. They're practically free. They look pretty cool, and they do have a functionality that I'm looking into creating. So maybe creating some kind of UI for some kind of purpose. I think this is a really cool idea. So this is a mental note taken. Dapcraft guys usually have cool stuff. If they make something, it's probably great. Let's have a look at the showcase video real quick. So what is this? So one thing I learned here is that if you make a showcase video, you probably have to be a bit more clear about what it can do. Is there any description here? I don't know what it does. So these are earrings, huh? So are they just turning you into this device? Is this what they do? No idea. So this is another lesson learned, that we have to be very specific about the video preview. Now also one thing that I've learned today on Twitter or on X is that other people are not able to see what you are able to see when you're wearing your smart wearable. So this is a big disadvantage, right? You cannot be seen using it. So it's only on your screen that you get to see special features. So this pretty much limits it to some kind of UI use case where you have a user interface and you can do something somewhere that is only relevant to you, really. So this kind of restricts the possibilities significantly. Let's just randomly click through stuff, fly around Decentraland. So let's look at the video. I'm curious about this flying experience. I've been trying to build something with flying possibilities too. So okay, so it's a very basic flying. If this is it, like, that's not really earth-shattering, to be honest. But maybe this is one that we should buy. Probably we spend the 7 mana just to test it out. What else do we have? Randomly summons. I don't care about these weird use cases. Like, I want to have something. I mean, what is this? 100k. These are probably game items. Flight by night. Top head. Okay, that's funny. That all right. I mean, the design is great, to be honest. Now it looks awesome. I should probably buy it just because it looks so good. Although it's not exactly my style. But what can it do? It seems to be another game app of sorts. Let's see what it does here. So I've seen this video before. Honestly, I really don't like it. This running in the air. I don't know. I mean, if other people could see it, it could be fun. But I don't know. You can just run on the ground. Why bother hovering just slightly above the ground? If you could go really high up, maybe. So I haven't seen anything that would blow my mind here. Maybe I'm overexcited about these smart wearables. Let's see, this is something by KJ Walker, usually quite reliably something cool. Okay, so this is a really cool thing that you can leave these traces of hearts behind you. But the thing is, from what I have understood, is that nobody will be able to see it. So this defeats the purpose. That's right. Why bother? You know, if you're like only enjoying it by yourself, we need to probably focus a little bit more on something that is more UI based. Do we have anything like this? Let's see what is the, I mean, at 55 mana, what exactly are they offering here? I mean, I wouldn't want to own it as a wearable, but does it do anything? Look, this is probably the worst video preview. I'm not even gonna watch it. Like, if you can't do a proper video preview, don't bother publishing this crap, seriously. So I don't know, like, I'm a bit disappointed at this point. Like, all of these items seem to be in-game items that have a specific purpose. That might be cool for the people building the scene for that, but is there anything awesome? Let's look at this Cosmic Courier. What is this? Let's look at the video. So this is another flying. So the flying here is much more advanced. You see that the body is at an angle. It's not like running or walking through the air. So I like that they have a custom animation for being in flight. So this is already something that I may want to try buying. So I will definitely see if I can buy this. And in the video you can see that the character is flying high up in the air. So there is this possibility to fly high, and even if it's only for visible to me, I would consider doing it, because now with this new client it might be cool to actually go up in the air. So Cosmic Courier is definitely a candidate. So we have 3 candidates. Flying module here, I think this one is the best. I wonder if there are other ones. Let's have a look at this weather hat. What is this? I mean, this is something that is kind of cool as well. I might get it too. I mean, it's $6 for this, fair enough. But the cool thing is that it is somehow UI based, right? So you get to see something on the screen. Let's see how it actually looks. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about, that you have some kind of UX here. Let's see. This is cool. So they're integrating some kind of API. I would be curious to see how this looks in the world. Okay, friends, so I have my wallet ready to go. We have mana available, and now it is time to buy something. Now, I remember that we wanted to get the best flying Cosmic Courier. $5. It's well priced. Yeah, that's the one. Let's buy it. Buy with crypto. I'd say we are ready. Perfect. So this item is on the way, and we are going to test it out in a couple of minutes. But first, we need to buy another one. Maybe we should just go for it. Let's see, should we buy this one here or this one? I don't even know if that's true. We will need to check this out, because the wearable itself should be visible. It's just that what it does shouldn't be visible to others, right? So people can see it, but they cannot hear it. This could be actually a game changer though. Like, okay, so it is useless, but it's not as useless. Now, so KJ Walker, do you have any other ones? Can we check your creations here? So are all of these smart now? Yeah, let me see. So you have these 3 that are smart. Wonderful. So we have music, we have flying. What else do we need? Let's go back one more step. I remember we had 6 in total, if I'm not mistaken. So again, we are excluding everything that is gaming related. If I missed a good one, make sure to let me know in the comments section. Also, let me know if you have a great idea for some kind of UI-based smart wearable. What are these? Cookie Master. They look like the one that I just bought for flying. So maybe I have missed. I mean, they obviously know how to execute well on this. So let's see what it does. Is this just skating around, or it's creating these bubbles? Okay, so I'm not into the bubble use case either. Everything that is visual and nobody can see, we probably need one just to see if others really can see. I don't want to like make my decisions based on what other people told me, but I kind of read this in the documentation, so I trust this is true. So here the DCL Neuralink was a nice, I mean, it's $30, and I don't know, like, just to see the menu here. I mean, I would be interested to see what these guys from Last Slice are capable of as developers. But I can buy so many other wearables, why bother? So by the way, we definitely wanted to get the weather hat. So again, I don't necessarily need it, but I'm just curious what it can do, and I'm curious to show it to you. So let's just buy it and see. We are on a shopping spree, friends. This is absolutely insane, isn't it? Well, if I consider what we used to spend on wearables in 2020, this is absolute peanuts. This is transaction cost. Ever since the L2 wearables on Polygon were introduced, shopping has become affordable. So we have 4 wearables that we bought. I think I've pretty much covered all of the use cases I wanted, but I remember we had 6, so theoretically there are still 2. We need maybe something visual. I think something visual will be cool. And the wearable, I mean, the wearable itself is cool. So here, this is exactly that what I was referring to. If the wearable is cool, I would just buy. I actually like this one. High quality, it's well made, it's great. Who is this? I see, I mean, look at the wearables here. This is all very high quality here. To be honest, I have to check if I have enough mana, but I would actually consider buying some of these fluffy slippers here. These are very cool. Okay, guys, I'm going a little bit off track here. I mean, these are very cool. but these are not smart. But let's have a look at anyways what this guy is making. Just real quick. I mean, you can see that he's got some skill, or she's got some skill. I don't know who this is. But some of the stuff is really cool. We may have to come back here. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I didn't want to spend time buying other stuff. But let's see what it does, the smart wearable. So again, this is levitate and to fly. And it creates some sort of effect. So it's well made. It's really interesting. It's really well made. The thing is, this is probably great for me to make videos, but this is not great if others can see it. But the wearable is cool. So this will be definitely one that I would buy. Now, do I want to spend the 10 bucks? I could buy 2 wearables for research purposes instead of this one. I will consider it. I'll consider it. Let's just have a look. Is there anything else we could get? We have 100 mana left. Do we want to spend all of it? Maybe, if we find something good. So these are way too expensive, so we have to start from here. So immediately, like, I don't know, these are all game related. This one we have. And don't want. Hesitating. I think this is gonna be it. Well, let's go get it. Let's get this one here. I wanted to, yeah, but this is pretty old, but it doesn't matter. It's almost free. So I'm just gonna buy this for research purposes. Okay. I mean, this is research, guys. This is probably not, these are not the best decisions of my life. So what's this bot thing here? Let's have a look. I mean, Dingia is everywhere. Jeez. So video is terrible. I'm not even gonna look into it any further. Sorry, guys. If you have a terrible video, it's not complicated to make one. It's free. You can make a good video. Okay, that's a cool idea. Jump high. Let's have a look. So this is all based on flying. Okay. So look, I have a flying one. The rest is just too similar. Shoes of speed. Let's have a look. I mean, the ideas are cool. And you can run faster. I mean, it does spark my curiosity. How can you move so fast? I mean, I would consider, they do look kind of cool, kind of a bit small for my style, but what are the other two? I mean, it is fun. It is fun. It's ugly in green. I don't like it, but it is fun. Guys, I think I'm going to leave it at 2. I'm a bit too greedy to spend it on stuff that I don't really necessarily want. I'd rather keep it, and maybe we can buy some of the non-smart wearables that have really kind of sparked my curiosity. What does this thing do? You can monitor your coins. So this is another API kind of based tool. We already have one with the weather. So I think we're just gonna try the ones that we've just purchased. And we are back now in world, and we're looking into my backpack, and let's have a look at what these wearables can actually do. Let's start with the cheapest one. It's pretty old, costed me less than $1, but I do want to see what it can do. And maybe we can equip something else at the same time. Can we equip all of them and see what happens? Is this a stupid idea? So we've bought these 4 smart wearables, and now we can check what it can actually do. And I seem to be able to wear all of them at the same time. It does look a bit overcrowded here, but it works. I mean, nothing overlaps significantly. So what can I do actually? Is it like, how do I see that these are smart, and what's next? I don't even know how do you trigger for them to do what they do? All right, guys, I have pretty bad news. Turns out the new client that was launched a few days ago does not yet support the smart wearables, so I cannot test them out for you. So we have bought those 4, we cannot use them. Hopefully we'll be able to use them in the future. Now my big hope, of course, is that since the introduction of the new DCL client, maybe, just maybe, they will be actually able to show some of the features that you usually see when you own such a smart wearable, also outside your own experience. Maybe other people can actually see when you fly. Maybe they can actually see when you have an animation coming from your smart wearable, because right now, as I mentioned multiple times during the video, it's not possible, and hopefully this will be, because this would make those smart wearable actually what they're supposed to be. Right now they seem to be somewhat experimental. I've seen that a lot of cool people have created their own smart wearables, although personally I think the bar is still pretty low. The real good designers are not techies a lot of the time, so they don't have the skills to program a smart wearable, or maybe not the patience, or just not the incentive at this point. So I don't see very cool wearables in the marketplace right now that are smart. So there is a big opportunity for people who want to put in the effort to learn it as soon as it's available with the new client, of course. So, great opportunity there. There's still a lot of space in with this extra complexity of learning how to do that. But this is a big one, I think. Imagine you will be able to combine a very cool design with very cool functionality so that people would buy the wearable even without the functionality, or they would buy the wearable just because of the functionality, even if it's not looking good. Imagine you could make them both. So I think this is where an opportunity is for me. I'll be patiently waiting for the foundation team to make this compatible soon, and then we can continue with this video series on building stuff again. I'm not a huge builder, but I like to tinker, and I figure out how stuff usually works. So I will be sharing some of that with you. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so, and also make sure to comment if I have missed a good smart wearable, or if you think that there is, I don't know, just let me know what you think. I'm out.